Yes, Zaga. Yaga. You know the vibes you rocking out with yours truly Showtime Sizzle. I am the source. Um, I want to do a quick reaction video. I got a little time. I know I'm probably a little late, man, but I finally watched the interview. Um, Rashidi Ellis, right? Just fought this past Saturday on that PBC card in San Antonio. And I seen him maybe a couple days ago prior to his fight. Um, he did an interview with Fight Hype, and Fight Hype brought up, the of course the two guys, Spencer Crawford, but he also brought up a couple of other names. He brought up because if you're not familiar with Rashidi Ellis, Speedy Rashid, Massachusetts guy, I believe, I know Boston, right? I want to say Boston. I know Massachusetts definitely, but he was formerly signed to Golden Boy. He was a Golden Boy Promotions fighter, and Fight Hype asked him in regards to why Fight never matriculated with Virgil Ortiz. That would have been a good fight for him over there. Never happened. But now he's, like I said, he's on the PBC side, and they brought up Boots Ennis. Oh man, that fight right there, right? You just never know with boxing, though, right? That's a good fight, right? Two up and coming welterweights, looking for a champ to, face a champion at some point. And you know, uh I like that fight, man. I like that fight for both of the guys. And I liked it Rashidi's confidence. You got a lot of other guys, they don't want to fight Boots. You know, um they're not saying his name. He said his name with confidence. He said, if that fight could be made, he'd take that fight. I love that, man. I love that. But the whole point is, do you think they'll make that fight, man? Because look how long it's taking them to make, quote unquote, the biggest fight in boxing for all the belts, right? But he's in a good position now because there shouldn't be no stumbling blocks for getting this guy fights now. Because all the quote unquote big name welterweights are over there. They're all over there. So finding a fight for him now shouldn't be a problem. He's coming off that 10-round fight. I gotta check it out. Maybe it's on the internet, on YouTube, because I know they didn't telecast the fight, man. If they did, somebody has the link. Please share it with me. Feel free to post a comment because I would like to, break down his performance. But yeah, man, that's a dope fight, man. If you think about it, him and Boots, man. Him and Boots. I know. I gotta text Boots' pops, man. I gotta text my guy, man. Hit my guy up with a text, man. You know, Yeah. That'll be a fireworks fight, man. And I want to say this too. Dope interview. Shout out to Fight Hype. Um, very informative interview. That's what I gotta start doing, man. I gotta start leaning away from a lot of the junk. Just like anything in real life, you know. But you know what it is with me. I like just to watch everybody, but I'm start leaning away from the junk, because it's a lot of channels, and for whatever reason, I think that's what they do. Some of them are paid to do it, right? But they push the junk. Sometimes the junk is entertaining, but oftentimes it's not. And as a creative content YouTuber, we should be creative. Like this video right here that I'm doing, I'm giving my opinion, my assessment on an interview that I watched, you know, and my thoughts on a possible fight. But like I said, I'm gonna text Boots' pops when I get home. When I get into the confines of my home, I would text him now, but I'll text him. Wait, he's probably in the gym. I'm gonna forward him the interview. I'll see what his thoughts are. That's why I was kind of delaying doing this video, but when I watched it, I was like, "Wow, this is a good interview." And not for nothing, I want to see how, like I said, other content creators, right? Are they gonna come for Rashidi Ellis now? Are they gonna come for Rashidi Ellis? Are they gonna do videos slandering him because he picked Crawford? He said it's a 50-50 fight, but he's leaning more towards Crawford because of skills and ability. Now, are you guys gonna come after him, or are you guys gonna? Because I noticed like certain channels, right? If fighters don't pick Earl Spence to win the fight, right? The bias starts to show with certain channels. It just does. It is what it is. Now, when fighters pick Earl Spence, man, the amount of videos, like right now, a video that I've seen, a lot of thumbnails, right now. I didn't really watch too many of them. I just see the thumbnails on my timeline like crazy. Tank Davis said that Earl Spence knocks out Terrence Crawford or something to that nature. And Terrence Crawford is overrated. Man, it's harsh criticism coming from a guy who is kind of under the microscope himself right now for basically being protected, so to say, or moved like an event fighter, because Tank sells tickets and Tank does this and Tank does that. So those are the harsh words coming from Tank, saying that undisputed champion, a 3 division champion, a undefeated fighter is overrated. And last time I checked, like I said, Bud is a legit 3 division champion, a legit undisputed champion. No secondaries, no silvers, and what's the other one they have, man? I know secondaries, the silver belts. Uh, Slips my mind right now. The heat, man. But yeah, that's all. I had to just come on. Content creator. My name is Shy News. Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna shoot a text to my guy, Pop Ennis, see what he has to say on the matter. Then I'll probably come back on a little later on after it cools down. I want to get home. Maybe it's Wednesday. Maybe I'll go get a 6-pack of Red Stripes on my way home. Did a lot of running today. I want to just unwind. You know, I'm gonna post that video too to show y'all. It's like a little 4-minute video. Man, the water out there was beautiful. I was running back and forth damn near to Connecticut. You can see Connecticut on the other side of the sound. Yeah. But the day is over now, man. And I'm probably gonna come back on with a little bit in depth to the reaction once I text Pop Ennis and get his thoughts. See what he hits me back with. But I would love to see that fight, Rashidi Ellis and Boots Ennis, man. Boots Ennis. See, it's fights over there that could be made for Rashidi Ellis now, man. There's fights over there. But it's like, who's gonna fight him? That's why I said the Boots Ennis fight, that'll be a good fight. Because that's 2 young avoided fighters. But will they pull the strings on that, man? Will they make that fight happen? Because, man, I don't know, man. Sometimes these matchmakers, right? And the matchmaker over there is Tom Brown. Like I said, that's an easy fight to put together, man, right now. Boots is finding it hard to get opponents. Rashidi Ellis is getting back in the mix. Great fight, man. And a fan-friendly fight, too, man. I'm pretty sure the YTC community would be down for that fight, man. Two young lions, man, looking to come for the throne. I like that fight, man. That's just my little sauce on that, nothing too long, a little under 15 minutes. But like I said, if anybody that's going to watch this video, replay it back, has a link to Rashidi's last fight, it was this past Saturday, please feel free to comment that in the section or send me a link. Because I would like to break down his last fight and see how he looked. Because, he was been out the ring for a while. Golden Boy and them was doing him dirty, man. Doing him dirty. But it's good to see that he's out of that situation. He's in the loaded division where most of the welterweights are Haymanites, Al Heyman boxing guys. So it shouldn't be hard for him to come across fights now. Just a little sauce experience on that. And shout out to Amanda Soriano. You see those autographed gloves. Man, Amanda's all right, man. Amanda and them was in the city, but they stopped by the hotel, but they're staying at the Renaissance. Jake Paul, the Paul brothers, they're a little ritzy. I'm not saying that the Stewart is not, but they like the seclusion of the Renaissance. Yeah, that's just my take on that, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this sauce experience reaction video. Zaga! Yaga! Shout out to World Combat Sports, man. Yes. That was just my little thoughts on that, man. I would love to see that fight, man. Rashidi Ellis and Boots Ennis. Like I said, I am going to text Pop Ennis right now. Get his thoughts on it. Come back a little later with a little bit more in-depth sauce. Check out what else is going on the YTC. Like I said, the Fight Hype interview is a couple days old, but great interview. Great job by Fight Hype. Rashidi Ellis, great, speaking points as far as like his thoughts on the welterweight division and opponents. Great breakdown assessment of the Bud Crawford Earl Spence fight being a 50-50 fight with him leaning towards Bud, because he felt Bud got a little bit more, tools, so he said, like abilities. Definitely wanted to depth of his prior sparring with Canelo Alvarez and how it gave him a sense of where he was at. And learned a lot of tricks. That's cool, man. See, all this is good. And that's why I said I would love to see that fight with him and Boots, right? And all I want to say is this, right? I think Boots is in a fucked up place, right? Because he's damned if he does, damned if he don't, right? No matter who he fights, right? Like I said, Rashidi Ellis is. I just ran down some of the people he sparred with. He's a quality guy. Now they fight and it goes Boots' way, and Boots comes out and looks crazy impressive. They're gonna say that Rashidi Ellis wasn't good enough. So it's like he's just in a fucked up predicament, man. But that's still a good fight, man. That's just my little bit of sauce on it. Like I said, Zaga, Yaga. Been rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. My name is Shy News, content creator. Yes. Ahala.